What's good, wealth builders? It's the man, it's the myth, the Wealthbuilder himself, back again with another video. And today I want to talk about, I don't even know how to say this for real. The key, the only true key that you need for financial freedom. Let's go.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Alright, so before we get into the key to financial freedom, just want to reintroduce myself again. My name is Devon Burke. Put on work. I'm the founder of the Wealthbuilders.com. That's the Wealthbuilders with a Z.com. And the only website that will have you making more money, saving more money, building a better you and the business. Alright, so people, just came from the store. You hear the bag. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, there you go. So, anyhow, so the only key to financial freedom, right, is to have confidence that you'll be able to do it. So, knowing you'll be able to do it, believing you'll be able to do it, having the actual belief that things will work out in your favor, and knowing that life is not working against you, it's working for you if you actually do things the right way, right? If you believe in what you're doing, believe in what you're saying, believe in who you are, believe in your talents, believe in your skills, believe in the things that you want to get out of life. You have to believe you'll be able to do it. Believe it's possible. Believe. AKA know it. Because once you know, once you believe, once it's subjected upon your subconscious, there is no way you will lose. There is no way you will lose. Now, there's a caveat to that. You have to be able to hold this belief, right? You have to hold this belief while you are putting in whatever work you need to put in, right? Going to your job, and being consistent on the job, being consistent in your business, being consistent in, investing, whatever thing you want to make happen, you have to be consistent with it, right? You can't, think that because you believe it today, it's going to happen tomorrow. 9 times out of 10 is not going to be that way. But believing it creates an emotion, right? This emotion gives you the feeling that you'll be successful. And that feeling will create a frequency that will build up over time, and things will just happen to fall in place. Because you believe. And then once those things happen to fall in place, you'll start to believe even more. And then the more you believe, the faster you'll be able to obtain the things you want, because you believe. You believe you're successful, right? You believe you're a successful person. You'll believe you're smart. You'll believe you're talented. You believe all these good things about yourself because of the things that happened in the past, right? Just in a few, last week, you know what I'm saying? That great thing that happened to you last week made you believe things are possible. These things are possible. But the funny thing about it all is that you'll start to believe it, and then you might not see it for a while, and things might happen where it might feel like you're going backwards, things are spiraling backwards, or you're spiraling out of control and things are going bad for you, and you're like, how could I believe that I'll be successful if all these bad things are happening? I'm losing money here, I'm this, that, and the third here. Because I call it the test. The test. The law of attraction, frequency, manifesting, all these things will test your belief, will test your faith, will test if you really know that you are meant to be who you say you are meant to be. Because if you really know, if it's really engraved in your fucking head, you won't give up. You won't stop believing. You won't stop believing. You'll have this engraved in your mindset, in your mind's eye, that the world is your oyster, it's all yours, and you're going to be successful in whatever endeavor you are looking to be successful in. Right? Which, whatever business opportunity you're trying to do, or whatever entrepreneurship thing you're trying to do, whatever job you're trying to have, whatever career you're trying to have, if you believe that is yours, it will be yours. If you don't believe it's yours, then it won't. It just won't. And that's the thing people don't understand. You can say all the positive affirmations all you want, until your subconscious really believes that, these affirmations are yours, and these affirmations are in your soul, and you believe it unwaveringly, till that day, you're not gonna get the results you want. You're not gonna pull the manifesting that you desire, because you don't believe. I don't care how many times you say it. Until you believe it, it's not there, right? And that's why I tell people to memorize the affirmations. Like, if you have affirmations that you say to yourself, and you want to say to yourself every day, write them down every day. Say them every day, repetitively, right? Not on some just mundane type of energy, and you're just like, I gotta say this, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say it because I gotta say it. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You should be enthusiastically saying these things. You should feel what you're saying. You should say it because you believe it, and try to say it with belief, right? The universe knows when you're acting. So all the time, all these times that you're saying it, you got to think of it as practice. You got to think of it as you're getting into character. You're really engulfing this character, this person. You want to become this person, okay? I know it feels awkward in the beginning, but you just got to keep saying it. You got to practice it, right? You got to practice it with feeling. You got to practice it with emotion behind the words, whatever affirmations you say about yourself or the things you want to accomplish. You have to practice with emotion, and then you got to memorize it. Once you memorize it, it becomes a part of you, and then you just say it often, right? You got to say it with emotion. The universe only respects emotion when you're saying these words. If you don't have the emotion behind your words, then it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So there you have it, man. The key to financial freedom is actually believing that you can do what you want to do, what you want out of life. Peace.